Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. This week, we're going to be looking at the faithfulness of God, God's faithfulness to Abraham and Sarah. Now, Abraham was the father of great nations, he was a righteous man, and he placed his faith and his trust in God daily. And God would have instructed Abraham that he should leave his family behind, his brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, and take his wife and move to a new land. For many of us, this may seem crazy, but Isaiah 58:11 tells us that, wherever God would guide us, wherever He tells us to go, He would always make provision for us. He will never leave us. God wanted Abraham to trust Him. He promised him that he will do great things in his life. And in Genesis 12, verse 3, he said that I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. So not only did he promise to do great things for Abraham, but those who were good to Abraham would also be blessed. But those who curse Abraham will be cursed. And just as Noah did, Abraham trusted and had faith in Almighty God. At 75 years old, Abraham would have left his homeland and went to Canaan. God promised to bless him with descendants too numerous to count. At 75 years old, many would think that this man is too old to be having children, and his wife is way past childbearing years. But because Abraham believed God's promises, he stepped out in faith. The psalmist David said in Psalms 33 verse 4 that the word of the Lord is right and true. He is faithful in all he does. And because Abraham was faithful to God as well, going to him every day, pressing in prayer, he built an altar and he went to God in prayer, reminding him of his promise every day. God was faithful to Abraham, and at 99 years, long after Sarah's childbearing years, they would have gotten their first child. Now, when God calls us to step out in faith and to follow Him into unfamiliar territory, He may be telling us, leave your job and go do something else. And we may be saying, how can I leave something that I'm sure and I'm going to get paid and go through something that I'm not sure about, or go seeking something else? Sounds crazy. But God always provides. He just wants us to trust Him one step at a time. Joshua 21 verse 45 reminds us that not one of the Lord's good promises has failed. Everyone has been fulfilled. I just want to encourage you all today to stay connected to God. He has promised never to leave us nor forsake us. Even when we are faithless, God remains faithful to us. Happy Wednesday.